On the intervening night of April 27th and 28th, an Indian Air Force's C-130J heavy-lift aircraft rescued 121 people from a small airstrip at Wadi Sayyidna, which is about 40 kilometers north of the war-torn Sudan capital Khartoum. The airstrip had a degraded surface with no navigational aid or fuel, and most critically no landing lights, which are essential to guide an aircraft landing at night. The pilots used night vision goggles or NVGs to carry out the landing at night. The IAF said, and I quote, "Approaching the airstrip, the aircrew used their electro-optical infrared sensors to ensure that the runway was free from any obstructions and no inimical forces were in the vicinity. Having made sure of the same, the aircrew carried out a tactical approach on night vision goggles on a practically dark night," the IAF said. Reports said that among those rescued in the operation was a pregnant lady and the people who had no means to reach Port Sudan, which is the key transit point from where the Indian government is rescuing its citizens using military aircraft and naval ships. The IAF added, saying, and I again continue to quote, "Upon landing, the aircraft engines were kept running while 8 IAF guard commandos secured the passengers and their luggage into the aircraft. As with the landing, the takeoff from the unlit runway was also carried out using NVGs. This approximately 2.5-hour operation between Wadi Sayyidna and Jeddah will go down in the annals of IAF history for its sheer audacity and flawless execution, akin to that carried out in Kabul," the IAF added. Notably, the IAF had carried out similar operations to evacuate Indians from Kabul after the Taliban seized power in Afghanistan in August of 2021. Earlier this week, India launched Operation Kaveri to bring back the stranded Indians from Sudan. Sudan has been witnessing fighting between the country's army and a paramilitary group that has reportedly left around 400 people dead. Meanwhile, another batch of the C-130J flight with 135 stranded Indians took off from the crisis-hit country on Friday. This was the 12th batch of stranded citizens heading to Jeddah.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.